Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We both, Afifa Kaunin and Aksa Maryam of grade 9, will brief you about the Sunnah and rites of Hajj. We are in the month of Zulhijjah. It is the season of Hajj, another season of worship. Hajj is considered the fifth pillar of Islam. Hajj is the greatest journey a Muslim takes in his lifetime. Every year, millions of Muslims from all over the world assemble together to unitedly worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, following the legacy of Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam. It is a journey of self-discovery and sacrifice. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has obligated Hajj on every Muslim who has the financial capability to perform Hajj once in their lifetime without causing distress to their household and livelihood. The ayat of the Quran stresses on the significance of Hajj, as Allah states, وَلِلَّهِ عَلَى النَّاسِ حِجِّ الْبَيْتِ مَنِ اسْتَطَاعَ إِلَيْهِ سَبِيلًا. Indeed, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made it incumbent upon us that we fulfill Hajj. Hajj started in the time of Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam. The people at the time of Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam believed in idol worship. Idolatry had spread all across humanity. At a very young age, Ibrahim a.s. was guided by monotheism. He knew that worshipping the stars, the sun and the moon was false. He then began to proclaim the message of one true God, that is Allah. Ibrahim a.s.'s father also held a strong belief in worshipping idols, to a point where he supported Namrud, the tyrant, against his own son Ibrahim a.s. When he was just 13 years old, Ibrahim a.s. rejected the lies of his country. He stood up and delivered the truth on his own, because no one at that time believed in a single God. They started torturing him and also wanted to kill him. He stood alone, not only in his community, but also in the entire world. Namrud, along with his entire army, planned to punish him with dire consequences, but he remained steadfast in his convictions. They dug a pit and kindled a blazing fire. The entire city's residents spent more than a month gathering the fuel needed to torch up the fire. They also had him tied to a post. The pit grew hotter and hotter each day. The arson took place over the course of 7 days, and its flames were so high and intense that even birds were unable to fly over it. The residents of the city were well aware of the severity of the flames and hence constructed a giant catapult to throw him into the fire. The entire creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was appalled by this heinous act, including the powerful angel Jibreel alayhi salam. Even though Jibreel alayhi salam offered his assistance to get him out of the situation, Ibrahim alayhi salam denied taking any help. Instead, he read the dua, Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakil wa ni'mal mawla ni'mal nasir. Allah is sufficient for me and He will take care of me. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was pleased with His servant Ibrahim alayhi salam and commands the raging fire to change its course. Allah says in the Quran, قُلْنَا يَا نَارُ كُونِي بَرْدًا وَالسَّلَامًا عَلَىٰ إِبْرَاهِيمَ. O fire, be the source of coolness and safety upon Ibrahim alayhi salam. Thus, the fire Ibrahim alayhi salam was thrown into transformed into a lovely garden. The entire town gasped as they saw a miracle when he emerged unharmed by the flames. Despite being surrounded by threats and vengeful people, Ibrahim alayhi salam stood his ground and responded politely. The first person to undertake hijrah was Ibrahim alayhi salam, who migrated from his native country after his people rejected his message of Tawheed and preferred to kill him instead. In his later years, Allah commanded Ibrahim alayhi salam to move to the desolate plains of Mecca with his wife Hajira radhiyallahu ta'ala anha and their young son Ismail alayhi salam. Ibrahim alayhi salam was instructed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to leave his family behind. Ibrahim alayhi salam gave his wife a bag of dates and a bag of water before leaving. Hajira radhiyallahu ta'ala anha questioned him about his destination as he turned to leave, but he remained silent. When she again questioned him whether he was acting according to Allah's command, he responded in the affirmative. She proclaimed that Allah would prevent their annihilation in that desolated place. Her supplies of food and water ultimately ran out. It is a well-known occurrence that she frantically rushed back and forth between Safa and Marwa 7 times in quest of water, and this is when Allah caused the well of Zamzam to gush. This miraculous event is encapsulated in Sa'i, the running between Safa and Marwa, which is performed by all Muslims as an obligatory rite during the days of Hajj. Ibrahim a.s. frequently went to Mecca to see his wife and child. It once happened that Ibrahim a.s. dreamt of slaughtering his son Ismail a.s. He revealed his dream to his son Ismail a.s., to which he voluntarily accepted.
It once happened that Ibrahim a.s. dreamt of slaughtering his son Ismail a.s. He revealed his dream to his son Ismail a.s., to which he voluntarily accepted. Subsequently, father and son proceeded to a place called Mina, 3 miles from Makkah. When they reached Mina, Shaitan attempted to mislead Ismail a.s. And when Ibrahim a.s. noticed this, he exclaimed, Allahu Akbar, and pelted Shaitan using 7 pebbles. This caused Shaitan to sink into the ground, and the father and son proceeded further. When the ground released Shaitan, he again attempted the same play for the second time. Ibrahim a.s. pelted him, causing him to sink into the ground. When he again emerged from the ground, Shaitan made a third attempt. Ibrahim a.s. dismissed him with another 7 pebbles while exclaiming, Allahu Akbar. Eventually, they reached the place of sacrifice, and just when Ibrahim a.s. was about to make the sacrifice, Allah called to Ibrahim a.s. saying, وَنَادَيْنَاهُ أَن يَا إِبْرَاهِيمُ. We called to him saying, O Ibrahim, قَدْ صَدَّقْتَ الرُّؤْيَا إِنَّ كَذَلِكَ نَجْزِي الْمُحْسِنِينَ. You have certainly brought the dream into a realization. Thus we reward to those who do well. A ram or a sheep was brought before Prophet Ibrahim a.s. at the precise moment, which Ibrahim a.s. slaughtered instead of his son Ismail a.s. This is referred to as the mighty sacrifice. This incident of Prophet Ibrahim a.s. and Ismail a.s. gave rise to the rites of sacrificing an animal as one of the rites of Hajj. It is an emulation of their acts that Muslims slaughter animals and pelt the jamarat at 3 points. The jamarat mark the places where Ibrahim a.s. pelted Shaitan. These acts have carried great rewards for those who carry them out during Hajj. Ibrahim a.s. constructs the Kaaba by Allah's command and announces the Hajj. Prophet Ibrahim a.s. was a great traveler, and during his lifetime he traveled to many different lands and preached Islam. But the people were scattered in different parts of the world. It was difficult for Prophet Ibrahim a.s. to monitor all these scattered Muslims by visiting them. Allah commanded Prophet Ibrahim a.s. to visit his first son Prophet Ismail a.s. in Makkah and build there a house with the help of his son. Thus the Kaaba was built and named as Baitullah, house of Allah. Initially, the angels built the Kaaba, and Prophet Adam a.s. later reconstructed it for the second time. However, after the floods at the time of Nuh a.s., no sign was left of the Kaaba. Thereafter, Allah commanded Prophet Ibrahim a.s. to reconstruct the Kaaba. Allah sent a strong wind which exposed the foundation of the Kaaba for Ibrahim a.s. to see. Ibrahim a.s. pointed to the hill and told his son Ismail a.s. that Allah has commanded him to build a house at that location. The two then commenced raising the foundation of the Kaaba. Ismail a.s. would bring the stones and Ibrahim a.s. would lay them down. Eventually, when the walls became high, Prophet Ibrahim a.s. used the stone known as Maqam-e-Ibrahim as a ladder to continue the construction. When Prophet Ibrahim a.s. and Prophet Ismail a.s. completed the construction of Kaaba, Allah commanded the Prophet Ibrahim a.s. to call the people for Hajj. Ibrahim a.s. submitted, O my Rabb, how can I announce to the people when my voice cannot reach them? Allah told to him, you make the announcement, we shall ensure the message reaches. Consequently, Prophet Ibrahim a.s. stood on Mount Safa or on Mount Abu Uwais and announced, O people, indeed your Rabb has appointed a house, so make Hajj of it. Allah made the call to reach every corner of the world and adhering to the command of Almighty Allah. Millions of Muslims year on year come to perform Hajj. Every person who was destined to perform Hajj until the day of Qiyamah responded to this call by saying, Labbaik Allahumma Labbaik. Jazakumullahu khaira.